that life has thrown at you, you have still stood with integrity. There are so many times that you could have been evil. You could have been low down. You could have gotten revenge on your own. But you didn't do that. You decided that you were going to continue to take the long way. You weren't going to speed up the process. You decided, I'm going to take the long way. I'm going to gain strength on my journey. I'm going to gain wisdom on my journey, no matter how long it takes. You watch people pass you up time and time again. And there were a few times that you got discouraged. There was a few times where you got tempted to speed up this process. But as time went on, you understood that the path that you took helped you grow in all the right places. As time went on, you began to understand that slow and steady truly does win the race. You took the time to build yourself. You took the time to heal. You used your time very valuable because you didn't see anybody but you. You got to the point where you were no longer concerned with what everyone else was doing and everyone else's path. You remained focused and kept that tunnel vision, and life has rewarded you for that. You understood that if you want longevity in this game of life, you can't rush. You can't rush greatness. Greatness takes time. Greatness is built. Greatness has been through a lot and has seen a lot to even become great and call themselves great. You didn't need to rush. You didn't need to speed anything up. You didn't need to get in God's way. You didn't need to seek revenge. And now look at you. You're beautiful. You're glowing. You're shining. And you remain true to you. And it may have been some people who looked down on you and laughed at you. Like, look at him. He's still in the same place. He's still in the same place. Look at him. Oh, look at her. She still doesn't have this yet. She said she was going to have this a minute ago. She still doesn't have it. Looks like she's losing to me. Ha ha. And these people feel like these titles that they gave themselves. No one gave these people these titles. They gave these titles to themselves. They feel like these titles that they have tramp you. But the reality of the situation is your character outweighs their titles. Your character outweighs their titles. God can strip a title from anyone at any time. It doesn't mean anything. And when you take away the titles that these people have given themselves, you see them for who they truly are. You remove the followers, you remove the likes and the comments and the stuff. Remove all of that and look at these people for who they truly are. Take the titles away and look at their character. It doesn't mean much, but you, like I said, your character outweighs their titles. So no matter what you have, no matter what you go through, your integrity remains intact, which is far more valuable than any title. Don't ever look to people and see what they have and think they are above you because of what they have or a title that they gave themselves. You remain, you keep your morals, you keep your integrity, you remain authentic and true to yourself. You keep your character intact, because at the end of the day, that is what you're going to leave this earth with, your character. That is the legacy that you're going to leave behind. That's what people are going to remember you for, your character. Titles mean nothing. Titles are debatable, right? We can debate that. But character, who someone truly is, the person they have shown the world, that always remains. When you reach this next goal and this next step in your life, don't forget about that character. Don't allow the titles to go to your head. Don't allow the stuff to go to your head. Remember why you're doing this. Remain authentic to yourself. I don't want to tell anyone to be humble. All I'm going to tell you is to be you. Be authentic. Don't allow anyone to dim your light, ever. And when people come back around begging you for forgiveness and begging you for help, those same people who you show love to time and time again and try to help time and time again, but they continue to kick you while you are already down. They continue to get in groups and mock you and laugh at you and spread lies and slander your name and try to take opportunities from you and take people from you and try to get people to go against you. Those same people are going to come back around because they're going to need your help. And I want you to remember how they treated you when you were down. This is not to wish bad on anybody. This is to say that if people start coming back around when you have elevated and you have made it, that's a test. And I know you got a good heart and you want to see everybody win and you want to help everybody. That is not your business, and that is not your job. It is not your job to help people who try to kick you while you were down. Pray for them. If your heart is that big, pray for them. But do not block your blessings trying to allow these people who try to hold their titles above you and hold their stuff above you and try to look down on you, because those people are starting to understand and realize, or they will understand and realize, that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. Looking down on someone who is taking the long road, who took the long way, they didn't take the easy way out. Looking down on someone like that says a lot about you, because you should be commending that person. You should be clapping for that person, congratulating that person, and rooting them on. They saw where you came from. They saw you at your humble beginnings. They saw you keep on going through everything that you tried to do. You tried different businesses. You tried different jobs. You tried different side hustles. You were trying. And you kept going. And everyone else, they kept on trying to do it the easy way, but you didn't want to do that because you knew there was no longevity in that. That's quick satisfaction, doing it the easy way. You will not last in the game doing things easy. You got to take it slow. You got to take your time. You got to take the time to know yourself. You got to take the time to build yourself back up. You got to take the time to heal. You got to take the time to look at your surroundings and discover the people that you want in your life and the places that you want to be. You got to take your time. When you don't take your time, that's how you get caught up. That's how you get brought all the way to the top and snatched back down. by outside forces because you were rushing. You don't have to rush. Take your time. Build your character. Keep on being authentically you. You're not missing out on anything. Everything is divine timing. Everything. Exactly where you are right now is exactly where you are meant to be. Anybody who was looking down on your journey, who was making fun of the journey, they can't come back around. They cannot come back around. This is for somebody who has a big heart and may miss some of their friends and miss some of their family and miss an ex. They cannot come back around. They can't eat with you. They have their own journey, their own lessons they need to go learn. God heard the conversation that you did not hear. He heard every single conversation. He saw every single plot and scheme. Do not allow your heart this time to win you over in this situation. We know how loving you are. Give that love to yourself and give that love to people who deserve it. Give that love to God. Give that gratitude to God. Pat yourself on the back. Congratulate yourself. The rest of these people, let them keep their titles that they think is so important. And you continue to stand strong in your character right now. Stand strong because they're coming for you. Because the world is about to know who you are. And they want to be a part of that. They want to say they knew you. They're gonna post those pictures. You know they're gonna post those pictures. They never wanted to post those pictures of you when you were friends with them and you were around them. They didn't want to post those pictures. They didn't want to give you that shout out. Oh, but you better believe when you make it, because they can smell it. They can smell your success. They're itching to get next to you. They're gonna post those pictures. Oh, that's my cousin, that's my friend. Oh, I used to know him. I used to know her. Don't pay attention to it. Don't pay it any mind. You already know what's going on. Take this time right now to reflect. I put a video out a couple days ago that you only have a few minutes to rest before your life changes. That was not a joke. If you feel what I'm saying right here, this message is for you. Don't force it. You know who it's for. If it's for you, you already know. Take this time to reflect. Take this time to think about how far that you have came. Like really, really, please. Take this time right now to think about everything that you just went through, everything that you just overcame. Celebrate yourself right now. Celebrate yourself for this victory. Not even just about the success, just about those demons that you had to conquer, that darkness you had to overcome, those generational curses that you just broke. Congratulate yourself for that. That wasn't easy. It was not easy. And a lot of us who have big hearts, we're also very strong, and we kind of suppress those feelings. We just try to keep going. When we get our moment of peace, because we were so used to that darkness and that chaos, when we get that moment of peace, yeah, we're enjoying it, but we're just like, okay, let me keep this peace. Let me keep this feeling going. It's okay to feel your feelings. It's okay to take time to self-reflect and say, man, like, I just went through a lot. The odds were really stacked against me, and I just overcame that. Like I'm really badass. Like I really just did that. Congratulate yourself. Celebrate yourself right now. Be grateful. Express gratitude that you're still here. Gratitude is how you bring more into your life. Stop thinking that you don't deserve what you are about to receive. You do deserve this. You deserve this. You deserve this because you put your character and your integrity over followers and likes and titles. Understand how blessed you are and are going to be because you did that. Congratulations, you passed the test.